What up, bro? You excited about this review?
We'll see, man. We'll see how it go. I mean, I think it's a great idea, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. You a little bit nervous?
A little bit. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I mean, I'm not nervous at all, so I think I should host it.
Nah, man. We're gonna lose subscribers, bro.
Bro, so you think you can host it better than I
I
can?
should host it.
Why?
Because,
Man, you know
I'm
what?
the best. I'm the best on the
I'm
scene,
not gonna argue with you. Let's just have Adrian host, bro.
bro. So they can keep being an hour and a half long.
I mean,
Nah.
it is what it is, bro. People like Adrian. I mean, it's gonna have to be Adrian.
Nah, man. We gotta change that up.
Either
we
me
gotta
or
start
Adrian,
changing-
bro. Flip a coin.
We gotta start changing that
Me
up.
or Adrian flip a coin, bro.
Nah.
I'm heads, he's
We
tails.
gotta start changing it up, and I think I'm the best one for that.
Alright,
So-
I mean, if that's what you think, that's your opinion.
No, it's the truth. It's fact.
No, bro, it's an opinion, bro.
It's facts. It's
Everyone
facts.
knows that I would be better at hosting.
I'm hosting this show.
My God.
Hello and welcome to Wasted Weekend Reviews Wonder Woman. Brought to you by Wasted Weekend Media. My name is Dahlia Martinez.
She's the creeper behind the camera, guys,
I
just in case you
am, I
didn't
really
know.
am. And to my right, we have Juan Martinez.
I'm ready.
Who was that?
Did you fart on that one? I made a little bit, but it was my inner Wonder Woman coming out.
Wonder
bro.
Woman
Impressed, I'm impressed.
Your Amazon farts.
To my left, we have Adrian Martinez.
Salute. What's going on, guys?
And then to my far left, we have Big Daddy Spanky.
Aw, yeah.
This isn't Gorilla Grodd
Oh, my
review,
bad,
bro.
my
This is
bad.
Wonder Woman review.
My bad, guys. My bad. I apologize.
So yeah, we're gonna be reviewing Wonder Woman.
She's so hot, by the way.
What?
Wait till your wife.
About Wonder Woman, alright, just for clarification, guys.
Wait till your wife watches this.
I know, your wife
Kick my ass.
So let's get right into it. Who wants to start us off?
I'll go. Wonder Woman is freaking awesome, guys. You should definitely go see this movie. I highly recommend it. Go see it in the theaters. Don't be a little cheapskate like some other people I know.
Who, bro?
Wonder Woman is awesome. I think we should explain first really quickly, right? We're going to do the first half of it's going to be kind of, our spoiler-free reviews and everything. We're going to get spoiler-free, and then we'll let you guys know whenever we're going to go into spoilers, and it's all going to be one video. We're not going to separate this, and screw you guys. I don't
Yeah,
care.
we don't have time for that.
But we're going to do one video. We're going to give our impressions of it, and then the next one we're going to go ahead and go into spoilers and everything. So I think it was a great movie. It was awesome. I highly recommend it. What do you guys think?
I agree personally. I mean, I think it was great overall. The thought process. I mean, how they created the movie and how it all. Well, personally, I thought it had a little bit of a slow build-up, but the story at the beginning is not boring, but it's not also exciting. It's like steady. You got a steady beginning that really tells the entire story of Wonder Woman, which is awesome.
I think that's one of the strengths of the movie, though, how steady it is. But go ahead, keep on.
But
We'll talk about that a little more.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, the movie was awesome. I mean, characters, great choices, and they did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they had the perfect cast. What I liked more about it was the woman empowerment.
Yeah,
because it's the first woman superhero movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, yeah.
It is.
It's
Which other one?
no,
I
that's
can't think
it.
of one.
I mean, because it was.
That's the only good one.
It was just a great movie to watch. It was refreshing. It wasn't your typical superhero movie. I enjoyed watching it a lot. I'll watch it again.
Yeah, it was freaking awesome. I want to go back. What do you think?
I liked
I think
it.
host, since you beat us all up for the hosting.
I like it, but I'm just a sucker for
aggressive.
graphics and how they're improving with making effects. That's my.
Yeah.
I mean,
Impressed by that.
Yeah.
I got something to say about that, so we'll get into that in the spoilers. But I think the biggest points we want to hit here are the movie was awesome. Obviously, we all freaking loved the movie.
Yeah.
It's definitely a great way to waste your weekend.
Yeah.
But I think it was an awesome movie. A couple. They wouldn't have heard that, but a couple of these guys were saying, Marvin was saying that it was really steady at the beginning, and I think that's one of the strong points of the movies, because very often you get superhero movies that are so like they want to be like so ratcheted up, or then they have their really low lows. The thing that I like the most about the movie is like they have the jokes, right?
It was super funny.
They have the jokes and they have the tropes, the superhero tropes, the superhero jokes and stuff like that, that you can joke about with superheroes. But none of them were over the top. They were all very subtle. Everything was really well acted. Steve Trevor, Chris Pine, freaking phenomenal in this movie. Just phenomenal. He was if I had to choose, Gal Gadot?
I don't know how to pronounce her.
Gal Gadot?
I didn't even know that was her name.
Gal Gadot?
I thought it was Wonder Woman.
Just call her Gal.
Gal Gadot? Gal. Okay, Gal.
That gal was wonderful.
Yeah, that Gal. No, Gal Gadot was, I think, a perfect choice for this movie. Jeez, man. She was I'm not a Wonder Woman fan. DC sucks. I hate DC. But I'm a big fan of this movie. She made me fall in love with the character. This movie, definitely made me fall in love with the character. Action scenes are really, really awesome. Funny parts, nothing's overacted. Their relationship together, like how that kind of manifested through the whole movie.
Built up. It's perfect. I mean, it was right on, dead on.
It was so magical.
This is.
Did you guys need to step away from each other?
Hey guys, calm down.
We're PG right now.
I enjoyed how it kept the viewer engaged. Like there was never like they said, it was steady. You never really felt like, this is kind of pointless. Like I feel like every part of the movie was important and it kept you engaged and it made you want to keep watching and want to just enjoy the movie.
Oh, another thing, guys, it's one of those movies that you have to watch from beginning to end. If you miss any part of it, you might miss small little details.
It'll take a while for you to catch up.
Yeah, I didn't think so. What do you think about I guess we're getting close to spoilers now, like favorite scenes and things like that. But overall, that doesn't. Everybody loves the movie.
Yeah.
Everyone does.
This movie. Okay, guys.
Was there anything you didn't like about the movie?
Okay, so that's something I guess I wanted to say here. There are things that this movie has some flaws, but I think the flaws are so minor to this movie that it's kind of like nitpicking. Like you can nitpick flaws out of this movie, but why nitpick?
You can do that to any movie.
Yeah, most movies, yeah. I mean, and you can nitpick things, superhero things, or even just acting things about this movie. But overall, the movie was just freaking awesome. Definitely top tier superhero movie to me.
I agree.
I didn't really. I enjoyed the entire movie. There was never really things I didn't like. I just enjoyed the movie overall, no matter.
So spoiler review now?
I guess.
Yeah, spoilers.
I don't know what to say. I'm
Do you
sorry.
want us to do spoilers?
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 Spoilers.
I don't.
Or do you want to go like more broad?
Spoilers.
Still, you want to give the people more?
I guess. I don't want to ruin it because it's such a good movie.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
So no spoilers.
No, we're gonna go into spoilers. Y'all cut off the camera. If you haven't seen the movie, go see it. It's a great way to spend 2.5 hours of your time. It's a long movie. But it's a great way to spend your time. It's
good.
awesome.
It's gonna keep you hooked, and you're gonna want to watch all of it.
So if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. Cut the camera off right now because we're about to get into spoilers. We're gonna give you to the count of 3. Give them 3 count. Come on.
Go, host.
3, 2, 1.
Spoilers.
But you said until the count of 3, and you started off with 3.
Wow, I'm special.
So
You want to start it over? Okay, everyone. 1, 2, 3.
Spoilers.
wah, 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 wah.
Okay, I mean, spoilers for this movie. What is you guys' favorite scenes? That's something.
I liked when she jumped over the trenches into no man's land.
Oh yeah, that was an awesome scene. That was like the most that was like the coolest looking scene whenever she like, cause she,
Especially when that big old machine gun was shooting at her, and she was just there taking all that shit like, bring him
she didn't say that. She didn't say that.
I don't know which one you want.
He was just like adding stuff in there.
In my mind, her look told me that she was thinking that.
I think that whole scene, the build up to that scene was so cool though, because they're in the trenches, right? They barely get there. She's seeing all these people suffer. And
Little Pansy over there wants to dip. He's like, no, we
yeah,
can't go in there.
and then Steve's trying to tell her, no, you can't go in there, because obviously he doesn't know the extent of her powers yet. Even she doesn't. That's one of the problems with movies, but we'll get into that later. But it's a cool scene because she's seeing all these people suffer, and she's so like oblivious to like real world and like, you know, why you can't do certain things and things like that. And it's one of those things you said earlier. This is a great women empowerment movie, and it is. Like it's a great movie for giving us a woman hero and showing us that side that a woman can be all those things, and powerful and strong, and also nice and courteous and all those things, and good, all those things. So yes, it is good, but I think this movie did a great job of making it not just a woman empowerment movie, but a movie for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, you get superhero movies for like Spider-Man is for everybody, or you know, all those movies. Captain America is for everybody. It's a lesson for everybody. And with this movie, they could have easily made it to where it was like, guys suck or girls rule, you know, girls rule, guys drool. You know, they could have easily done that, but they didn't. They made it for everybody, and that scene was so cool in the trenches. Back to that, because I'm ADD, guys. Sorry, I'm just like.
He's on drugs. He's on hallucinogens.
Don't do drugs, guys.
True story.
Don't do it. We do not.
The trench scene was so cool because she was seeing all these people suffer. Steve was trying to explain to her that we can't go into no man's land. We can't save everybody, is what he was trying to tell her. We can't save everybody and all these things, and that's a recurring theme in the movie. But then she just turns around. She undoes her little clip or whatever. I like imagine like long, beautiful locks like just dropping down.
You look good with
You think so?
I think it suits you.
Sometimes I think about growing
You're a
up.
little too dark.
What does that have to do with anything?
We're gonna edit that out. But she undoes her little thing or whatever, and she turns around and she's like, "I do this." She's telling him, "I can save everybody." And she like, that's the reveal of the costume. And she like takes off the thing and she like walks up there, and she looks like freaking, like she just looks fierce. And it's like, that's like one of those scenes that's just like, get him, like hell yeah, get him. Like, you know,
And Adrian jumping out the seat.
I was pumped up, and then like that whole scene right after that was awesome. That's one of my favorite scenes. Whenever she's like kicking everybody's ass in the little building or whatever, when she's like, she breaks the gun and then she like knees that guy through the wall or whatever.
Yeah.
That was freaking amazing. Anything else you guys like, scenes that you like? Because I got a lot of scenes that I remember.
And another funny one that I liked was when she was trying to clothes. I thought,
Yeah,
When she was-
kind of my favorite.
Oh, trying on the
is
clothes.
this what women wear to battle? trying to kick and stuff.
She's ripping all the clothes off. She's doing that.
And then when she walks out with the sword and shield,
Oh,
she's like, I got this.
Put it down.
When she like telling the sister, here, guard this with your life. Yeah.
Oh, she was a good actress. She was a little
low
assistant.
key.
She was funny.
Low-key,
Yeah.
pretty funny.
But good actors. Steve Trevor, Chris Pine. He rocked this movie out. Everything was Chris Pine. He was very subtle with everything. It was cool because the movie I compare this to in the Marvel universe is Thor, right? Because it's somebody from a warrior, like it's a warrior, very
Kind of like
foreign,
another land.
and they don't know anything about society or the real, the world and things like that. And then they get brought into the world, right?
Yeah.
But the thing with Thor, and why I think it's like not as memorable as this movie, is because Thor's like very like comic-y and cheesy about everything, and his only link to the world, the only reason that he even likes us to begin with, or Earth to begin with, is because of the girl.
Yeah.
That's his only tie to this. And Wonder Woman's tie to the world is bigger than just Chris Pine. It's
Everybody. She wants to
it's
save-
everybody. Yeah, she wants to
wants
save
to
the
defeat
world.
World peace.
She knows the world is here and things like that. She just doesn't know all the little intricacies of everything. but she wants that. And then everything with these two, they were amazing in this movie together.
Yeah.
Like the chemistry was top notch.
It was there.
And all the jokes, Chris Pine was like the funny, he got comic relief. He had like a lot of little jokes and things like that in there. And they were all subtle jokes and things like that. Like nothing was over the top and like cheesy. Like, you know,
He wasn't trying hard to make people laugh.
Exactly.
It was just real.
he didn't like say a joke and then be like, I said a joke. And then wait for everybody to laugh, which is really easy to do in a comic book movie, but everything was really subtle. I thought he was amazing. His death scene is probably my favorite at the end, towards the end, my favorite scene. Because it's so, the whole movie you start caring about these characters so much, these two in particular. And then at the end, whenever he takes the plane to sacrifice himself, he gets the plane, he tells the guys, they know the plan, they're all like, what are we gonna do, we gotta stop that plane. He's like, clear me a path to the plane. And he jumps on the plane, and I didn't even realize that he was gonna kill himself.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about it.
I did.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about it.
I thought he was
That's
gonna
interesting.
hijack the plane and go land it somewhere and just.
No, I knew he was gonna try to blow up the plane. They have to get rid of the plane, but I didn't think that he was gonna kill himself. It makes sense, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. But I didn't think that he was gonna kill himself, or I hadn't thought about it. And then whenever I didn't realize that he was gonna kill himself till he actually did. So that scene played, and he was sitting there in the plane, and then he like grabs his gun and he turns around. And he's like all happy. He's got like a smile on his face, and he's got a smile. He's like, "Yes, I did it. I'm about to save everybody." Takes his gun out and he points it at the bombs behind him. And then he's like all like that, and he turns around, and then just for a second, you see the little look of fear on his face, like he realizes, "Oh shit, I'm about to die." Like, you know,
Yeah.
for a second he has that look on his face, and it's like, and right when he had that look, I was like, "Oh shit, he's gonna die." Like, and I felt it.
Wow.
Well, you got a man crush on him.
No, he was really awesome. And then you see him thinking, like he's struggling with that thought in his head, you know, like I'm about to die, like I don't,
Yeah.
shit. And then he like gives you the little smirk, and he's like, I know what I'm dying for. And then he blows the plane up and he dies or whatever. And it's like, damn, that was a badass scene.
Yeah.
Everything that happened after that was like, nah, whatever, I don't care. That's whenever it got really comic book, you know, like.
But I think it was just mainly to build her powers up, to see that, you know, how Ares was making it to seem that all humans were evil. I mean, she saw what he did to save the lives of, you know, the world, and what the little group were doing, you know, all huddled up, waiting to die. And she saw that as you know, not everybody's evil. And I think that's what, like you said, it pushed it to a comic book feel, but
It did at the end there.
Anything else? Anyone else have any thoughts, ideas?
Problems I had with the movie, like I said, nitpicking. I thought the foreigners the accents at the beginning of the movie were kind of cheesy. I thought they were the accents of all the Amazon women, because Gal Gadot the gal, she talks. She's Israeli, I think. So she automatically has an accent and everything like that. So she sounded really natural and really good to me. But then it sounded like everybody else was trying to sound like her. And it took away from their acting. Like their facial expressions weren't on point, and they weren't like they weren't able to give their full effort on acting because they were trying to compensate for the accents.
Get the accent right.
Yeah. The CGI at the beginning was kind of off to me. Too much slow-mo. But like I said, guys, this is on nitpicking. This is on nitpicking.
It is.
Her fingers at the end.
Oh.
Oh, crooked, bro. I think I got better fingers.
Well, I guess that's it.
I mean, I got nothing. I said a lot.
do you think they're gonna make a part 2?
Good question.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. See, that's one thing I was debating, because I don't know if they'll be they might call it Wonder Woman 2, but I think it's got to be something with Batman with Bruce Wayne, obviously.
Well, they're doing the Justice League next, but there's definitely 100% going to be a Wonder Woman 2 because they want that cash, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna let that pass up. After this movie, they already hit 100 million at the box office.
Yeah,
Just
summer
domestic,
weekend.
just here. So yeah, there's definitely gonna be a second one. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it was just fucking awesome.
It was just so refreshing to see, I guess, just a woman superhero. I mean, for me, it was just.
I ain't gonna lie, I was very skeptical. I was like, Wonder Woman? Really, guys?
I think a lot of people didn't think it was gonna be that good.
Well, Wonder Woman in general is just a boring character.
I mean, because if you
Until
think about it,
now.
like, no one knows
Until
about Wonder Woman. Like, the average person doesn't know about Wonder Woman like that. Of course, people that read comic books knows a little bit more about Wonder Woman. But, I mean, for the majority of people that hear Wonder Woman, oh, just another superhero movie.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she's just a generic character.
I think of Superman when I think of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Superman,
Right.
so I could
You
care
make that
less.
correlation.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Same thing. Both of them are boring as hell. Boring as hell. Boring.
Not
as
this
hell
movie, though.
superheroes. Yeah,
No,
not
not
this.
the movie. The movie is good.
It was freaking awesome. Tell us a little bit more about what you think, really quickly.
What do I think?
Yeah. Any scenes that you liked that are memorable to you?
I like the little girl when she was.
Oh, the little.
She looked so cute in her eyes.
she was fighting.
She was so precious. I was like, "Can I adopt you?"
She was, but she was confusing me because they were treating her like she was like 2 or 3 or something like
Yeah,
that.
and she's-
But she looked like she was like 6 or 7. So it was like confusing.
Right.
I mean, so basically, she was the god
Remember,
killer.
she was sculpted
She's
out
the
of
god
clay.
She was a god killer.
All right.
Sculpted on
She was sculpted out of clay. All right.
So that's how babies are made.
Then I'm in the clear. I don't know how to sculpt shit. Think that's good.
Alright, well, thank you so much for watching
Gosh,
our
sorry.
Wasted
I'm
Weekend
sorry.
review
Sorry,
of Wonder
this guy.
Woman.
Let
I
her
hope
end
you
the
li-
show.
Oh, sorry.
I hope you liked it. Please subscribe, like, share. What are they doing?
Bird, bro.
But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Everyone.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Salute, guys.
It was fun.
Hit him with that salute. That salute from Wasted Weekend. Salute.
I can't do it like you. This is not my
Two
thing.
finger, two fingers.
Yeah.
I feel like I just
But with the front
yellow.
like this.
Yellow, there you go, right there.
Like a
Yellow.
yellow.
From Wasted Weekend.
Bye, low.
Like yellow.
Bye, low.
Bro, what is the use of this thing? There we go.
Just your finger like 7 times.
Wow, Deadpool sucks, bro. Sorry.
Shame. Shame.
Shame, bro. Shame.
It's still crooked.
Lift it. Yeah, put on that one.
Oh god, it looks worse.
Alright, put it back on the other one.
Act like you're about to punch everybody else in the face again.
No, I don't wish to do that ever again.
My wrist still hurts.
Is my jaw crooked? Can be a little
Make
bit
sure
more.
it's not crooked. Is it not crooked?
It's because the camera's all like up. This is what happens when you let someone else.
Yeah, someone else touched the camera.
It's good.
Looks good.
It's perfect.
Lying. Is it short?
Yeah.
Okay. And 3, 2, 1. Yellow and welcome to Wasted Weekend Reviews, brought to you by. Oh shoot! I messed it up. I already messed it up.
Reviews
Wasted-
Wonder Woman, but
Our mics are off.
stop laughing, Lupita.
They're so silly.
Pretend like you're talking to the camera over there.
Welcome to Wasted Weekend Reviews.
Hey, boy.
Yellow and welcome to. Yellow and welcome to.
Okay.
My name's Dahlia.
I know it's a little Harry Potter too.
She be like, yeah.
I'm so done with you guys. I'm so done. Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Bye.
Oh yeah, do that.
Brought to you. Brought to you.
Bring Wasted Weekend Reviews. Wonder Woman.
What is this?
And like,
And I'm like,
He's like, get down.
Yeah.
like the junior.
She's the one behind the camera, guys. She's the hello.
I am the creeper behind the camera.
The creeper. I love secretly recording Marvin.
Oh, that's creepy.
Whoa.
All the time, man.
Terrible. Even when he's in the shower.
Especially.
Oh.
You should see the songs he sings in there.
Hello and welcome to Wasted Weekend Reviews. Wonder Woman, brought to you by Wasted Weekend Media. My name is
Movie is
Dahlia.
awesome.
Are you done?
Don't interrupt her introduction. She's gonna beat you up
My
again.
name is Dahlia.
Okay, that'll be good. So, see how the recording looks.